Hold up, why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I got a low tolerance, cause they don't even know what the problem is. It's me. You waiting on the boy to fail, then hold your breath and face your death. Cause you play a roulette with each step I progress, no less. Go ahead and place your bet.
Welcome back, y'all. This is the Miscellaneous Minds Podcast. I'm your host, Jesus Dinero, here with my co-host,
Puma El Gato.
What do we got going on tonight, my man?
Bivol relinquishing the WBC title and bidding in for Benavidez 3. Let's talk about it.
So, I just wanted to touch up on this subject real quick because I saw a bunch of stupidity online, man, that I just felt I needed to address it. So, as a lot of you guys know, Bivol has dropped the WBC title because it was by President Suleiman that he must fight Benavidez, as Benavidez has been the mandatory. He's essentially held, a version of the title, but not the full title. So they're telling him, hey, you have to fight Benavidez. And because the circumstances between Bivol and Benavidez, obviously Benavidez winning match number 1 and Bivol winning match number 2, they're trying to have a third one. So to all the people saying, oh, Bivol's clearly scared of Benavidez, y'all are dumb, man. Listen, if Benavidez would have won, or hell, man, if Bivol would have won twice and then at that point he dropped the title to not fight Benavidez, I would agree with y'all. But to say that this man who wants to do the right thing and give Benavidez a shot at the title that he just lost, even though he won the first time, it's perfectly acceptable. For all the people saying that he's scared, it's a dumb thing. And listen, most of the time when I hear people say boxers, MMA fighters, or anybody are scared to fight blank or blank, whoever they're talking about, I think it's something. These guys fight, for their money. These guys are professional fighters, y'all. To say that they're scared is such a dumb thing. Now, if you want to say, hey man, they just don't want to take a L, that's fine. They don't want to mess up their record, that's fine too. But to say that they're scared is just such a dumb point. Listen, even though I'm not super thrilled, if I'm being honest, to see another fight between Bivol and Benavidez, not because they weren't good matches. It's just at this point, it's becoming not redundant, but it's becoming like, here we go again. And I'm not even trying to besmirch either one of these dudes. I think both Benavidez and Bivol are top tier. Clearly, if they've reached undisputed status and they're both exchanging the title back and forth, they're clearly top tier status. It's just there's a certain level of excitement when you have a dog in the race. And I'll be honest with you, I have nothing against either Bivol or Benavidez. So either one of them winning is perfectly okay with me. So it's less exciting for me when I don't have a dog in the race, and I don't. I'm happy with either one of these dudes winning because I think they're both phenomenal fighters. So as far as people calling Bivol scared, I think it's just such a dumb point. Here's the thing. If Bivol beats Benavidez, I don't doubt whatsoever that he will fight Benavidez. And here's the thing. I'm a Benavidez fan. I like Benavidez. So I think that would be a great match. If I'm being honest, I favor Bivol in that match, and I would think it's an exciting match to watch. If I'm being honest with you, I personally would rather watch Bivol versus Benavidez, even if there's no title involved, than watching a third fight between Benavidez and Bivol. But that's not what we have. Bivol's doing the right thing. He's honoring his word as a man. He's respecting Benavidez because Benavidez gave him an immediate title shot after the loss. It's only fair. It's only fair. So all you guys talking that whole bunch of dumb shit about Bivol being scared, get off the dick. Stop riding Benavidez. And again, I say this as a Benavidez fan. Y'all need to stop with that dumb shit of he's scared, she's scared, all that shit. It's about what's doing right. In this case, for Bivol, he's doing the right thing by giving Benavidez a shot. And again, I'm sure Benavidez is going to get a shot to prove his skills against Bivol. Even though I favor Bivol, I would not at all count Benavidez out. But it is what it is. It's a dumb take to say Bivol's scared. It is what it is. What do you think about that, my man?
I definitely do think that Bivol was basically up against the wall, boxing politically speaking, because it seemed like, especially in the first fight between Bivol and Benavidez, it definitely did seem highly contested. A lot of people didn't exactly think that Benavidez won that fight. And then the second fight came around and Bivol looked like to at least decisively take that matchup. But the fact that we have 1-1, I was like, it's kind of like you're already kind of foretelling or foreshadowing a third fight was going to happen. Like, it's boxing. Like, it is what it is. If somebody's 1-1, like, you can't not have a third match. So I can understand, at least from Bivol's perspective, it's one of those things like, look, nobody wants to see it that much, but we kind of have to put this all to bed. All of that to say, I can't help but feel a little bad for David Benavidez not just being stuck in a political situation at middleweight, but to end up getting stuck at another political situation at light heavyweight. You gotta feel bad for this man. And look, this is one of those things where for Benavidez, it's definitely very bittersweet situation that he finds himself in. More so bordering on bitter, because originally he would have had the shot to have been undisputed at light heavyweight, something that Canelo Alvarez wasn't able to do, and that Benavidez would have at least had that one up on Canelo. Again, would have been perfectly fine if he was able to do that. But now that he's interim WBC champion at light heavyweight, he basically got it over nothing. And not only that, I think because of the holding situation from boxing things, he's technically still paying rent on those belts, meaning you won the belt not even by merit, but now you have to pay for it, and you don't even have the glory of beating the man that you were trying to beat in favor of Canelo not being able to beat him. Which, again, you're champion. Nobody can knock you that. He's got that one over Canelo. But now he literally has to pay for that honor of getting the belt and not even have the honor of winning it, and not even have the joy of beating the man to the punch in winning that belt in the first place. So now you have a one up over Canelo, which, again, nobody is faulting on that, but you didn't get it from merit. And you got it from a incredibly muddy boxing political situation that now you have to physically pay for. I can't help but feel a little bit bad for Dave Benavidez. Again, he has a one-up, but that one-up is coming up at a great cost to him. Out of nothing, out of nowhere, out of something that was basically out of his hands. I can't help feel a little bit bad for him.
No, man, that's actually a great point. I didn't even think about that until right now. Yeah, this is the second time that Benavidez has been stuck in this weird political circle that, unfortunately, he's doing his part, right? Benavidez is doing everything right. He's facing all the top guys. He's fighting all the good opponents that he can face. But unfortunately, he's not able to get his crack at beating these bigger guys because of political situations. And again, I'm not even mad at Bivol for doing what he's doing. Bivol's doing the right thing by giving Beterbiev a second shot, just like Beterbiev gave Bivol a second shot. So, yeah, man, it's an extremely sticky situation for him. Again, I don't blame Bivol at all. But at the same time, Benavidez is being done a little bit dirty. But listen, it is what it is. We'll keep you guys updated. I just wanted to address that just because, again, saying Bivol is scared, just such a dumb point, especially because if you guys don't know, Benavidez and Bivol they've actually sparred. Don't get me wrong, Benavidez was much younger than he is now, but they actually sparred before. So some people in the boxing they have knowledge of what actually happened. So I highly doubt Bivol's scared of Benavidez. But listen, we'll keep you guys up to date with this type of stuff. We just thought we'd address this really dumb point that I see a lot of the boxing community is talking about. It's an interesting thing to talk about, but listen, everybody in this is doing what they're supposed to do. Nobody's scared of anybody. We'll see what happens. And with that, make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit, and
Until next time, get rest and stay blessed. We'll see you in the next one.